The biggest failed deals on winter deadline day and why they failed. We start with Sofyan Amrabat. Barca wanted to sign Amrabat on a loan transfer including a buy option clause. The player seemed ready for the move and also posted a story on Instagram. The problem was that Fiorentina wanted a fixed fee or an obligation to buy for Amrabat in the area of 30 to 40 million euros. So in the end, there was no way for Barca to make it happen due to the financial fair play regulations. The next candidate is Moises Caicedo. Before signing Jorginho, Arsenal tried very hard to strike an agreement with Brighton for Moises Caicedo as he was considered their priority target. The player also wanted the move, but both bids submitted by Arsenal for 60 and 70 million pounds were rejected by Brighton. As a consequence, Arsenal changed plans and sealed the deal with Jorginho. Another crazy failed deal story is the one of Nicolo Zaniolo. The situation was complex, starting with Zaniolo asking to leave Roma months ago. Therefore, Roma decided to listen to bid for Zaniolo, but the only club to have met their demands were Bournemouth with a proposal last week. Unfortunately for Bournemouth, Zaniolo rejected their proposal because Zaniolo's preference was a transfer to Spurs or Milan. However, Zaniolo changed his mind once again, suddenly willing to accept the move to Bournemouth on deadline day. But at that point, the Cherries had already pulled out of the deal as they decided to sign Traoré from Sassuolo instead. So in the end, no deal for Zaniolo. Let's continue with Isco. The deal was almost done. Isco already was in Berlin in the morning and completed his medicals, but the deal collapsed in the very last stages. The reason? Both parties couldn't reach an agreement on the final contract following a request to adjust the originally established deal. Union pulled out of the negotiations and Isco, who had rejected several better paid offers to join Union, needs to find a new club now. Talking about almost finalized deals, we must also mention the failed transfer of Hakim Ziyech to PSG. All parties had already reached verbal agreement on a loan transfer until the end of the season, shortly before the window closed. With the deadline coming closer, Ziyech flew to Paris ready to be unveiled as PSG's new signing, but unfortunately there were some problems with the paperwork. In the end, the contracts couldn't be registered in time and PSG were furious. They even lodged an appeal to the Professional Football League's legal committee, but it was rejected today.